me ask you, Trippin' B.
Yes, sir.
Y'all disappeared on us for a little while. It seems like
hmm
y'all back. I've been seeing y'all online. Um, what's going on with the collaboration with Trippin' B?
Um,
Straight to it. Get straight to it. Get straight to it. Straight to it. Get straight to it. Let's get straight to it. Get straight to it. Uh, uh, See, we about to tell the truth. Tell the truth. Straight to it.
All right, we back again with another episode of the Straight to It podcast. Look, make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you don't hit that notification bell, there's no way you gonna know when I drop a video. Look, we got another special guest in the building, returning guest, the one and only recording artist, producer, director, songwriter, pianist, dance choreographer, owner of B Academy Entertainment, and has very impressive majorette background. The one and only Brande Patrice.
You snatch my heart. You act like you're pressed, tore me apart.
that was good.
Appreciate it. Thank you. And there's really more can add to this, but the interview would be the introduction. So, I had to just, pull what I could. But how you doing today?
I'm doing good today. I'm excited about everything.
Okay. I can tell you excited. You got your excited colors on today, looking nice. It look nice on you.
Thank you.
Let me ask you this. What's the difference between Brande Patrice, the artist, and Brande Patrice, the person?
Oh, it's a big difference. Brande Patrice, the artist, is solely about that persona cares more about the business, results, numbers, how things get done, handled, money.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we talking about Brandy Williams, Brande Patrice, the person,
Yeah.
I am a person that loves to cook and, I love to clean. I know some people don't like to clean. I love to clean.
Yeah. Me too.
I'm-
I like
I'm-
to clean too.
I'm very caring,
Yeah.
not money driven
Mhm.
at all. I try my best to have a normalcy.
Yeah.
hmm
With so many accomplishments over the years, you've been doing this since you was young.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about doing a documentary?
Yes, I have.
You have?
I actually started working on it. I want to say like in 2008. I started working on it, but I stopped. I think when I got near my graduation from TSU, I stopped because it was so much. It was too much. I was working on a book as well called Superhuman, and I stopped at the college years because I was like, I wrote so much from being 4 and 5 years old until I was like 20, 21. I got tired.
Okay, all right.
Tired.
Well, I asked you this before on our first
Okay.
interview, but I'm gonna ask you again because
Okay.
what keeps you going? Like, what keeps that driving you every single day? What is it that's keeping that driving you?
I don't want to relive my past.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back down that dark road and being alone and pushing and not getting results. I remember those days. So I work hard now and I try to keep working hard to make sure I don't go back there.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm more stable in my life, and not having stability is not the way.
Exactly.
It's
I
not the
agree.
way.
Okay.
So, yes.
You feel like you don't get your flowers enough? Because you've done so
Um,
much in so many different fields of like I said, like behind the camera, in
Mm-hmm.
front of the camera, and in the world of dance, in the world of music. Do you feel like you get your flowers?
I really do. I feel like I get them. I feel like I get my flowers. Now sometimes I can be a little stubborn when it comes to receiving my flowers
Mhm.
because sometimes I don't like for people to like boast about me that much.
Yeah.
I really don't like all of that. I mean, I know I did a good job. We know I did a good job, but we don't have to keep talking about how
Yeah.
good job I did.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know where they come from, but that's just me.
Yeah.
But as far as the city and all of those things, like last year, I was crowned Memphis Princess of Music at the Orpheum. So that was flowers.
that was
That was a big bouquet of flowers.
Yo, congratulations on that. That was
Thank
dope.
you.
That's dope.
Thank you.
There's hundreds of artists, with hundreds of talented artists,
Yeah.
with low followers and low subscribers. What's your thoughts on those talented artists being overlooked because of their low following and their low numbers?
It's just a change. It's just a change in the way the business is ran now. You know, I'm gonna be honest, most talented artists always have those numbers because we rely on our talent so much. We don't put so much into the business of it. We kind of stop. We write the song, we go record it, and then we stop because we're not even accustomed to having to market because we come from a time where you had to be discovered and people were doing the job for you. You just showed up and sung and do what they told you to do. But now you have to be that label. You have to be that business person.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, man. Like, it's just.
But also, don't they say a lot about the artist, though? Like, let's just say if you are extreme, let's just say you, like how talented you are, but you get, like, 2 views. Don't they say something about your work ethic and your promoting skills? Because I feel like all that plays a part. You can't just be talented. Like nowadays, you gotta be on social media.
And it's an adjustment.
Exactly.
It's a huge adjustment because we come from an era where it's like, all right, like around 2015, that's when we were still selling CDs just a little bit, and then we used to being out there on foot and being physical with it. So now that shift happened where it went to streaming. So now how do I get people to do it? And we got comfortable. We got not lazy, but we got comfortable in the ways we were doing business. But now you have to be on social media. You have to know your algorithm. You got to know what time to post. Because like you said, you'll end up with just 2 views. And then that's not fair to you because you're putting a lot of time and talent. And people who don't have the talent, they got all the time to just boost themselves up. And they're not even the real deal. So to all the talented artists out there and individuals, you got to step your game up on business, marketing. If you need to go take a class, you need to go YouTube and go find it out. You need to go find it out because what you don't want to happen is for your talent to become a waste.
Do a part of you kind of miss that CD era?
I do.
Like hand to hand.
Yes, I do, but I'm going back. I'm on there. Like
I still would like to purchase a physical copy of like.
I just said that on my way here. I was like, I gotta get the CDs. I gotta get the vinyl. Like, well, I didn't come up with the vinyl idea, but I did come up back with the CDs because that's that hand to hand. They let you know who you're dealing with. They let you know, like, I'm very serious about this. I'm not just online. And I think a lot of artists got to get out of that because we got so comfortable, and then COVID, we stopped being dialoguing with people in person. So the internet got us kind of messed up a little bit. But we got to get back out there. We didn't got our reserve and shy and everything. So you got to get back out there.
Do you feel like it's important for established artists, such as yourself, to work with up and coming artists, in the industry?
I have my ways of making my contributions and helping other artists, whether it be with filming, whether it be with ideas, creative ideas. But I do have to draw the line at some point in time because I know my heart and I know how I get. So I can do so much. And then I gotta like, all right, chill, Brande. Like, you about to take over there, John. Like, chill. You gotta focus on what you got going on, and then then I can double back once I take care of home. And then I'm like, all right, what does y'all need? You need something from me, or whatever the case may be. But no, I don't feel anything about hateration because I know who I am and I know whose I am, so it doesn't matter.
It's good for artists to have multiple things going on. Like artists, like you may be a music artist, but you have your own perfume line. You got your own clothing line. So, I mean, it's good. But for you to be, like I said, the producer, the dance choreographer, the songwriter, the all this, is it difficult for your music career to thrive with you doing so much and not fully being an artist?
No. Because being an artist is my first passion. All those other things, all those other things came about because I was denied a lot of different things. Denied videos, denied a choreographer, denied, a videographer, a photographer. So I took it upon myself and was like, you know what? You can do a little bit of it, but let's go study it. Let's go do it. So at TSU, I did film, radio, television, and music business. So I mean, I'm here. I might as well learn it because what I don't want is anyone to stop me or feel like they can stop me from doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
So all that's like happenstance. That's what I call it. But now I use it as a means of income. I use it as a means to get what I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I had to do, as far as taking those no's, I turned them into yes, because I can tell myself yes. I don't need a yes from anyone. I can tell myself yes.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of going to another question I'm gonna ask you.
Okay.
Later.
Okay.
Has lack of support ever affected any of your personal relationships with friends or family?
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, as an artist, we all sensitive. We the most sensitive creatures on this earth, for crying out loud. We're very sensitive, and not having the support from people that we admire or love, our family, our friends, that's one of the biggest pains. But as you grow and go in this business, that's your last. That's gonna be the last people to latch on.
Yeah.
Sometimes family don't see it because they was born. You was born into it. Oh, she been dancing around here forever.
Yes.
It ain't nothing. But then when you see me on the Super Bowl, you like, wait a minute, that's the same little girl that was in the backyard practicing with that broomstick.
Yeah.
But now we doing this, so now they look at you different. But I was always that. But it took this opportunity for me so that you could see, which is sad.
Yeah,
but that's the fact.
Yeah.
And you can't be mad. You can't be mad about it, artist.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep going and know inside that you are that person.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's all you can do.
All right, we're gonna switch it up, man. Y'all know how we, huh?
Nah, I just said all right.
Yeah. We gonna switch it up. Y'all know how we do it. Yeah, we get straight to it. It's a part of my show that you pretty familiar with. It's called the bowl game. All right. I'm gonna get my guests to pull each question out of the bowl, read them into the mic one at a time with the first thing that comes to your mind. All right, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I think. I forgot it.
Yeah, here we go. Question number 1.
If you could go back to one moment in your life, what would it be?
Yeah, I ain't gonna make my heart for you this time. I ain't gonna do you.
Thank you. If I could go back to one moment in my life, I would most definitely say the Super Bowl rehearsals.
The rehearsals.
The rehearsals, not the
Yeah.
performance.
Mhm.
The rehearsals.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the rehearsals were the absolute best.
For real?
Yes, because that's when we had opportunities to talk with the artists, meet with them, like right in their face. I mean, you like, oh my gosh, and the year I did that, I loved the whole lineup. So I remember sitting in the stands after we did all that, and I was just sitting there in the arena looking at this like, this is crazy. This is insanity. I never want to leave, but the rehearsal was better than.
Wow. Okay. All right. That sounds like it was
It
dope.
was so good. Oh my goodness.
All right. Let's go to the next one.
Okay, what R&B album would you want to experience as if it was your first time listening to it? I would say 112 Part 3.
112 Part 3.
The one they all had all black leather on the front cover.
Okay. Yeah. I
The one
remember
that
that.
got peaches and cream and
Yeah.
all that on
Oh yeah,
there.
I remember that.
I surrender, all that.
Yes. Yeah, that was the one for sure. Yeah.
That is still the one. Look, that is.
It is.
Still,
You're right.
I love that. Like, I remember when I first heard it, and I was just like, this is everything. And I don't even think I knew nothing about no love or nothing, but it just sounded good.
Yeah.
It felt good. I was like, these dudes are doing it. Like, but after you got after 5 or 6, then it started going into some other type of stuff, and I was like,
that's when interludes was big on albums.
Cute Mike Slender.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm telling you, that's the best.
All right, let's go to the next one. One.
Okay.
I think it's 5 of them.
I wish I wasn't scared to.
I know. I started not to put that in the bowl.
I wish I
Miss
wasn't
Fearless over here,
scared.
but
I wish I was.
is it something you always wanted to just experience that no one ever expected it, but you just kind of like, nah, I'm scared of it.
I don't know if I'm scared, but I would try.
Yeah.
I would love to climb a mountain,
Climb a mountain?
but I'm scared. But
Are you scared of heights?
Well, I'm afraid of mid height. I'm not
Okay,
afraid of
okay.
being in a plane,
Yeah.
but I'm afraid of mid height.
Got you. Okay,
Like
okay.
on top of a building or
Yeah,
something like that.
I get it.
But I want to climb a mountain, but I am nervous. But as long as we got like a little helicopter or something right there,
Mhm.
because I ain't
Okay.
going back down.
All right. Okay, you talking about like a snowy mountain or just like would it be?
I don't need no
That's the
more
weather.
ice on it. It need to be dry.
Okay,
Like-
okay. I'm thinking about Everest. This I'm thinking about the.
Well,
movie
that is
Everest.
the highest, but like I would like to climb a mountain. Like,
Okay.
people do rock climbing and
Oh,
things
okay,
of
okay,
that
yeah,
nature, but
yeah.
I would love to.
Okay.
I know y'all probably like a mountain. Okay, the craziest thing you ever done to make money?
Hustler, Miss Hustler over here. I know you done had some.
It ain't crazy, but it's wild to me. I mean, y'all could be like, that's not crazy, Brande, but baking cookies.
Okay.
That's crazy to me because I never thought in a million years that I would be out here hustling, trying to get money by baking.
Yeah.
Like that's.
But they say a lot of this. They really say a lot about you in a good way. You know, that's a good like hustle, cause
It's a good hustle, but
what you call them?
the
Bees,
bad bee cookies.
the bad bees cookies.
Like I have a love-hate
and
relationship.
every time you sell them, you just so far from me. Like I be wanting them cookies, but I'm
I
like, man, I gotta
know.
drive all the way downtown. I'm gonna have to buy her out if I'm gonna drive that far. I'm just
Yeah,
go
you
ahead.
might as well get a whole bag.
Exactly, 2 batches, and we'll drive all
$50.
downtown.
Look, it's $50.
Exactly.
Look, that's
She like my cash app. is.
but I have a love-hate relationship with
Yeah.
it. It's like because of who I am, not to no other bakers. So for me, it's a love-hate relationship because it's like it's cool, but it's also like I'm baking cookies.
Yeah.
Man, I'm the baddest of all of these. I'm baking cookies. Why are we doing this? Like
Yeah.
it's like a ego. It's a ego.
But no, you know
But-
what? I really just assumed it was just part of your.
It was a part. Okay, it started as me promoting the Bad Bee single, and in a song I say I love him down, and I made him a sandwich, and I was like, well, I'm not getting ready to make a bunch of sandwiches and sell them and put them in.
Yeah.
So I said, well, let me do a cookie.
So it's like a promoting tactic.
It was a promotion tactic, but it took over. It was like people. I had the CDs in the boxes, and they were like, mine didn't come with a CD anymore.
Mhm.
But that's okay. I'll just take the cookies. And I was like, well, you don't want to wait till I get the CD? They were like, well, no, just give me the cookies.
Yeah.
So it just
Turned into
it
something.
turned into something else, and that I did not plan on. It was an accident.
Okay. All right. Let's go
But
to the
that does
last
not
one.
mean y'all can still
Yeah.
order the
Order them
cookies.
Yeah. She get butter. What you get? Would you butter cookies?
Butter and chocolate chip.
And chocolate chip. Okay. All right. Let's go to the last one.
All right, look. They got me slim. Look. Okay, one has to go. Makeup music or baby making music. The name. Oh, okay.
And name 2 from whichever one you choose. Name 2 songs
Makeup
from
music.
makeup music. There's Keisha Cole. There's Joe. There's that get back together music.
Yeah. And then like baby making music was like.
It's like R. Kelly, Pretty Ricky.
Oh no, the makeup music got to go.
Makeup music got to go.
Yeah. That's got to go. When you say
Yeah.
R. Kelly, that wins every time.
Oh, okay.
So that's over with.
Yeah.
That's-
All right.
There's no other.
Yeah, you right.
The name 2 songs from that.
Yeah. So I mean, basically R. Kelly and
Yeah.
what's another baby making artist that you know?
I mean, I don't know.
Somebody.
Like, do Jodeci count? Is that baby make? Well, they be hollering. Like that.
I guess they could go
That's
in there.
like baby make.
Yeah. That's definitely
I
not
want
make.
you back type music. So that's like baby making music.
Mm.
Like I love Cry for You. I love that.
Yeah.
That's like one of my. I love it.
I'm talking about some freaky, like some Pretty Ricky type shit.
Now that's some. That's
some
some.
baby making.
That's some cheap baby music. No offense.
Nah, we hold up, man. We ain't doing it to
Okay,
Pretty Ricky.
no, I love Pretty Ricky. Now,
Okay.
let me straighten that up. Let me straighten that up.
I'll finish
I
off
love
over
Pleasure P.
Yeah.
I love all that.
Okay, yeah.
Let me straighten that up for the record. Sorry, y'all. Look. But no, I like R. Kelly. Like they give me a little more maturity.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that
Yeah.
that ain't working.
I mean,
but
we
I'm-
get like Tank. We get like
yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
more mature. That's like
Yeah.
mature to me.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think they're more on that teen love, teen throb type.
Got you.
stuff,
Okay,
you know
I
what I'm
see what you're saying. I see.
Yeah, no offense.
All right, that was good. Let's switch it up. You know what? It's crazy because
Mm-hmm.
we were just talking about you, and not you specifically, but just you as an artist, just as the type of artist you are. And I asked a previous guest of mine, I was like, "What's missing from R&B today?" And she was like, "The arms out, the spinning and the dance in the rain, the drop to your knees, the old school."
Look, everything I just did.
Everything you just did. I'm like, she was missing. She know.
Glad.
She know the formula. She out here doing it. Like, we need to bring that back.
Yeah, bring back the passion.
Yes.
Not no fake stuff. Just trying to make a record and then you just gonna whatever. No, you got to be into your feelings, emotions, and really put that out there. You got to be in it. You got to be in it. If you're gonna do R&B, you cannot cheat R&B.
Mm-hmm.
You could cheat some rap stuff and but that R&B, they can tell when you for real and when you're not.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you have like high expectations when it comes to like working with other artists because of the work ethic you have and how much you put into what you do?
Yes, I do. I feel yes, I do. Because and it's not because of my own expectations, but I do have high expectations for people who come to see me or work with me. And that's because I'm attached. We're not gonna play games. I'm not gonna play games with you because when you come over here, you come to work, right? You do know that. So obviously it's something you're looking for, and obviously you already had a talk with yourself and said, "I'm gonna go see Brandy. Let me straighten up. Let me get my life right because she not gonna play with me," and that's facts.
Facts. Okay, yeah. I wanted to know that. You recently made a post and it said,
"I'm on post."
I don't know if there was a repost or if there was original or not, but it said people have a tendency of ending their own career.
That's fact.
Explain that post.
Man, people do have a tendency of ending their own career. Sometimes we get as artists, and it's not our fault. We're just so passionate. We're so sensitive. Even though people try to, they tell us to, desensitize. Like, you putting too much into it. That's because it's coming from us. It's coming from our place of happiness, pain, struggle, all those things. But we can have a tendency to mess ourselves up.
Exactly.
Because of social media. And I'm gonna be honest, most artists lean on that because we really don't have a lot of people we can lean on that can relate to us in our own personal lives. So we run to social media and we get the text and we get the posting our feelings and emotions, and then maybe some hours later we feel like, dang, I probably shouldn't have said that. But at that moment it felt so good to release what you was feeling. And sometimes that person may read it, the wrong person may read it, like, oh nah, they in their feelings, I don't want to work with them. They don't know how to keep their mouth closed. They don't know how to keep their feelings to themselves. And I have people like that checking me all the time. You know what I'm saying? People like, Brenda, why you post that? Man, because I wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they're like, you don't need to do that. That's not a good look. You gotta stay together. You can't fall apart. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that means.
Okay, all right. Let me ask you this. This is just a personal question.
Okay.
Do you manage Anthony Q?
No.
Okay. I don't know. I see y'all do.
Look like
Because I see you doing a lot of his like promoting
content.
Yeah. So I was just like, I wonder if he hired her like as some type of manager.
Well, no, I'm not a manager, but I do shoot his videos and content reels and things of that nature. Make album covers. You know, I do all those things like that. But it's not just geared toward him. I'm open to do that for a lot of people. As long as you. Book it. You know what I'm saying? Long as you pay for it,
Yesterday's price is not today's price, not yesterday's price. I get it.
I mean, they still the same price as yesterday. You go online and get it.
You go online and get it. Okay. All right, let's talk about it. You got a project dropping September the 2nd called Band-Aid Love.
Yeah,
I know you excited about this project.
I am.
I've been seeing you promote. I can tell you get those jitters.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. You should always be excited about, your work. That just shows that you love what you do.
I do. Yeah. I do. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on. Let me ask you this first. Okay. Is it some type of significance to that date of when it drops? Or just so happen to just fall on the 2nd?
Well, no. I'm performing at the Delta Fair that day. Okay. So I went on and dropped it on that day.
Okay.
That's that. It's nothing like personal as far as that's concerned, but I knew I would be around at least 1,000 people that day. So I'm like, drop it that day. Tell them to go do it that day.
Okay.
Right then and there. So yeah, it's strategic.
Okay. That's what I knew. I knew you was
very
some type of strategy to it with dealing
Yeah.
with you. I know because you know how to move. Is this a full project or that's a single?
It's a full single album. It's a single album that has different versions of this one song.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's dope.
So,
And I was paying attention to the title, Band-Aid. And, you know,
Band-Aid.
in my mind, knowing you from the era of band, I just assumed it had some type of band anthems on this, you know, in this project.
No, I'm talking about a bandage, a Band-Aid look.
Okay.
You know?
I was just maybe that was just me overthinking, but I was just curious to know.
Hey, but that's not bad. It's not bad, but no, it's simple.
Yeah.
But yet a little complicated. But it's a Band-Aid love. Do you want me to talk?
Yeah. I definitely say tell me about the project. This is what I'm gonna say next.
Okay, so Band-Aid love comes from a place I wrote the song 3 years ago. And it's a part of my Headaches and Heartbreaks album. And that album has been giving me the blues for 3 years because I wrote it, I did as much as I could to it, and got stuck. And I was like, I want to do some more with the beats and all that, but for some reason, I just couldn't find it. I just couldn't get it together. But I had everything written, but when it came to those beats, I was just like, it's missing, and it has something I felt like I couldn't do, and I just sat on it, and it just tormented me. And then but the Band-Aid love itself is really me talking about like infidelities and things of that nature, but it's really talking about like cheap love, you know, because mostly that's what you're getting nowadays. You're not getting an expensive love, something you can really value. You get something that's gonna put a little Band-Aid on and make you feel good for a few days or maybe a month or two, and then rip it off. I'm going to somebody else, put the Band-Aid on him, you know. But it's something for the women, which is something new to me, but it's also for the men, because men is, you know, mostly men follow me and interact with my music. But this song really could be for anybody, you know, because I think we've all experienced, whether it don't have to be a relationship, it could be your family giving you a cheap love, like you'll take that, that's it. And that's that on that. But I think it's a very good record. I have the original version, and I have Kaylee Da Vinci, who saved the day with my with my production, because I ain't gonna say I was had the best production going on. But after 3 years, I kind of just went cold on it. I was just like, whatever somebody want to come do to it, I'm gonna let them come do to it.
And they kind of go into my next question I was gonna ask you, because you so good at basically doing your own thing as far as when it comes to production, all that. Do you work with a lot of other producers and engineers and stuff? Because
Not a lot.
Is it because of that, or just?
No, sometimes I know what I want. Sometimes I can do what I want, but sometimes I can't do what I want. I'm not saying that in a way, because people are like, oh, don't say what you can and can't do. I'm a realist. I was stuck. I couldn't think. I was like, I ran out. I went to a place mentally like, I just don't know what to do, but I know everybody's waiting on this album. Not the Band-Aid love, but the whole Headaches and Heartbreaks. People are still asking me, where is this?
And you say no, go ahead.
And I'm just kind of like, I'm working on it. I finally got what I need. I got help, y'all. Your girl, somebody help us get through this. Because it is like one of my most anticipated albums. But the Band-Aid love has an original version, has a New Orleans bounce version, have a pop Vogue version, and we have an EDM version.
What's the EDM?
EDM is electronic dance music.
Okay. All right.
So I had to learn that a little bit too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I also allowed the producer Kaylee Da Vinci to do what he wanted to do too, because I did what I wanted to do. And you know, if I'm gonna collab, give somebody else time to do what they want to do too, and showcase on the project too. Because I don't hold back. I let people do what they want to do. I got what I need. You do what you want to do to showcase your skills.
Exactly.
So
okay. And you say you'll be performing at the fair this.
Yes.
Okay.
I am gonna.
Now, this interview will drop after that date,
fine.
but I just want y'all to know, like, she out here working, she promoting, she grinding, and she don't play, she don't stop. If you can pick anybody's brain, dead or alive, just to kind of get their insight on the industry and you know, how they are in the studio, like, who brain would you want to pick? Anybody. It don't even have to be music related. but just somebody who always been interested in their way of thinking or how they.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Okay.
I feel like, I actually feel like I feel like I could relate to Michael Jackson on so many levels. But I would just love to speak with him or even watch him in action and have a long day. It could probably take hours and days and months.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to just see the process with him and really almost kind of, how can I say it, share, because I feel like Michael's life, my life, we probably have so many things in common that will probably blow everybody's mind like that, you know. But that's somebody I would love to just watch and study. And you don't even have to talk to me if you don't want to. I would just love to just sit there and watch the process.
Exactly.
Of how did you do it?
Yeah.
Like, or who you got in the room helping you? Like, how do you do that?
A true artist, that would definitely be their first pick. So I can see that. Michael Jackson for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sacrifices. Let's talk sacrifices. All right. Is sacrifices a part of it? A part of the game, the come up, all that.
Yes. Sacrifices. Sacrifices are very big. But I think in my life where I'm at right now, is not the sacrifice, it's the obedience that I'm on right now. A lot of us, we sacrifice our time and to get things done. We sacrifice our jobs, or we sacrifice our family. You know, like, I ain't going to the family reunion. I got to finish this album. You know what I'm saying? We do that. But I'm kind of heavily on the whole obedience thing when it comes to my career, because it's old that. It's not a sacrifice anymore. It's like, if you say you're going to be this, you got to do it.
Yeah.
So there is no sacrifice. It's pure obedience. Yeah.
What does success means to Brande Patrice? The word success.
Making money while I sleep.
Okay. Yeah, that's for sure success.
Because that means I'm laid up in the bed on the beach, but I'm still paid.
And you know,
I still feel good.
Exactly.
And I can sleep at night.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's success to me.
Okay. All right.
And my family loves me. Look, all that. But I ain't out here just like losing sleep. Can't rest. Can't, that ain't success to me.
Exactly. Okay. I agree. You know, success comes with jealousy and haters.
Exactly.
How does Brande Patrice deal with those things? The hatred and the jealousy.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. Out in the public, I make sure I keep face. I make sure that, I'm like, I love it. I need it. Like that. Now, I might get to the house and punch a few pills.
Yeah.
Cause folks ticking me out.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But all in all, without them, I wouldn't have even made some of my best work. I probably would never have put my best foot forward, because if it was just so easy, I probably wouldn't have put that much effort into it. But knowing that people are, they thrive off myself, off jealousy, hating things that is not good. You should have your own motivations, but sometimes it do be the motivation, or a little bit, because when folks tell me I can't do something, you just better know I'm finna move a whole mountain just because you told me I couldn't do one little small thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move that whole mountain just to show you something. You know what I'm saying? So don't tell me I can't do a lot. When I probably move the whole hemisphere. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
And do you really believe that an unsupportive friend is a hater too? And if so, did that statement come from a personal place?
Yeah, I think that's personal. In my opinion, if a friend is not supporting,
no, did that statement, because that's a statement that's something you posted online. Did that come from a personal place from you?
Oh man,
yeah. Okay.
Look, yeah, I'm trying to fix. Yeah, I know.
Okay, all right. But yeah. So
okay, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But I've been honest the whole time, but I always say that, but I'm still honest.
Yeah.
If you in my life,
yeah,
and we rocking and we friends, and I got you, I don't care what you got going on. You better have me.
Yeah.
Because I put up with a lot. I go through a lot, and I do what's necessary for the people around me to win. Yeah. But I'm gonna need that reciprocation. I need that. I don't care if you don't like the song, you don't like the twirling. I don't care what it is. If I'm rocking, you better rock too.
Yeah.
You ain't got to go all out your way though.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm posting, you need to at least hit a little thumb or something.
Yeah.
You got to show. You
Some
got
type
to
of-
do
yeah.
something. And everything, and I know I'm going to speak for a lot of artists when I say this, a lot of that behind the scenes, oh, it's cute.
Yeah.
But put that eye on the post.
Yeah.
You know, you might say, "Oh, Brandon, that song was fire." Okay, but can you just say that on the post
Yeah.
where everybody can see? Because
Mhm.
sometimes it takes for one person to say something, then others may start chiming in. Because whether we believe it or not, I think some people are afraid. I think people be low key afraid to.
Well, I guess to me, I feel like it depends on what you're doing behind the scenes. Like coming to all my shows,
Yeah.
If something goes wrong with like my wardrobe, like you gonna be there. You gonna make sure I get to my show. If something
Yeah.
go with my vehicle, like being there for me like that's behind the scene.
Now that's
That can
behind-
kind of overshadow like what you saying.
Yeah, I get it, but we talking about Brande Patrice. We talking about how I do the people in my life.
Mhm.
Like, yes, I'm going to show up for you. I'm going to give you 1 million of me.
Yes.
And I'm not saying you got to go buy me some and do this and that, but I expect you to show up.
Yeah.
At least show up and at least, interact with me. Like if I'm doing all this online for you and I'm showing the love, whether I like the song or not. You my dog.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna do that,
Yeah.
and I expect you to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And when you can't do the same thing, that make me look at you. I'm like, why you can't do it publicly?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? What are you doing in the dark then? So I'm just saying, if you're gonna be in my corner and in my circle, that's
Yeah.
the way it go over here.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna give you 1 million. I'm gonna give you all of me,
Facts.
and you can at least give me at least 50.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do the rest anyway, but you can at least
Yeah.
do some.
I feel you though. I feel you though. I respect it. And we pretty much good at what we do. And you've been doing it so long to where
Yeah.
you're like a perfectionist and you know what you want. You know how you want it to look.
Yeah.
But is there anything that you feel like you can improve in to kind of elevate your career?
Yes.
And what is it?
I feel like I can improve when it comes to confidence, when it comes to self-belief, when it comes to my shyness, things like that. Like some people like, you are shy? Yes, I'm sweating.
I wouldn't never. I wouldn't. Yeah.
I think that comes from being around people who maybe don't favor me as
Yeah.
much. And they try, because they know how great I am and how much more greater I could be, they try to downplay what I do. And I think when you have a lot of people like that in your life downplaying you, you start to second guess, third guess, fourth guess yourself.
Yeah.
And then it puts you in a headspace where you're like, well, dang, well, should I do that? I don't know. I'm going to just do what they say. I don't know what to do anymore. And you like, you the baddest. How you don't know what to do? But it can wear on you. All that stuff can just wear on you. And then you won't even know what you want to do anymore. So, yeah, that's something I could work on and improve on.
Okay. All right. Before we get out here, let me ask you this. Trippin' B.
Yes, sir.
Y'all disappeared on us for a little while. It seems like y'all back. I've been seeing y'all online. What's going on with the collaboration with Trippin' B?
I'm working on my music and focusing on my career. There was a good run. Now it's time for me to work on what I've always been passionate about. That's that.
Oh, so I've been seeing like, are these old clips or are these new? Oh, they're old clips. Oh, okay. All right, okay. Well, I need to look at those dates because I showed like.
No, they're being posted now.
Oh, they're being posted now. Oh, okay, but y'all not back.
No.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, all right. What you working on?
Working on Brande Patrice, the baddest of all the beats.
Yeah, I mean, besides, well, you know,
That's all.
besides like promote your new project you get coming out, like what else are you working on that hasn't come out yet that people can look forward to?
The headaches and heartbreaks.
Okay.
That's one of my main. Oh my goodness, that's something been on my back for a long time, and I'm working on it now because when it dropped, that's a whole situation. That could take me 2 to 3 years to even do a full-fledged out promotion, touring, all of that, and then upgrading the tours, upgrading the shows, the performances, all of those things. So that's what I'm working on, and building the studio, building my B Academy to where I can just come in and have people that can work, pay them, because that's what the Bee Academy is about, business.
Yeah.
And making sure that all those talented individuals that can work and they get compensated for it. And then also that puts me in the backseat, which I would love to be, because I just want to be an artist. I just want to receive, and I want to pay people for what they do, and let's get this stardom popping. Like that's where I'm at.
Okay.
That's what I'm working on.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say once again, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I love your energy. I love how you just your grind. Like you just an inspiration. And a lot of these artists can learn a lot from you, you know. So I'm proud of you. I look forward to everything you have coming out, your music, your project. So keep going. Of course, you're gonna keep going. You know, you
I
ain't.
don't have a choice.
Yeah, you ain't finna stop. So,
Even though I want to go to sleep, but I can't.
but let me ask you this before we get out of here, because this probably be the most important question of the interview. What you think about the studio?
I love it. It's so much going on, but it's also, I mean, we was talking earlier. It's just so many things in here that people can resonate with. I mean, I love Bump Box. They love me.
Yeah.
You know. And, no fact. And then I do love all the camera crew because I'm into filming and videography.
Yeah.
I love all this. It's colorful. It's not gloomy in here.
Yeah.
It's very nice vibes in here.
I appreciate that. Well, before we get out here, shout out to social media and let everybody know where they can find you.
Okay. Well, I'm Brande Patrice. You can find me on Instagram at The Real Brande Patrice. I have Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok at The Real Brande Patrice and Brande Patrice. And you can go to brandepatrice.com. And I also now have the beacademy.com. Thanks to my overseas fans, I created that just for that purpose only.
Okay.
So is there anything else? Or if you need to email, if you want a book, you want to do something with the Bee Academy, you can also email me at info@brandepatrice.com. So yeah, I'm all over there. If you just type in Brande Patrice, that's
Brande Patrice.
Google. You could Google it.
All right, for sure.
Money. Look.
All right, look, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you don't hit that notification bell, there's no way you gonna know when I drop a video. Look, we gonna get out of here. We gonna get straight to it.
Hey, that was great.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it, bro.
Get straight to it. Get straight to it. Get straight to it. You know how we do? We gon' get straight to it.